Alright, hello good people, wherever you are. Hope you're having a good day. Welcome to my Freecad video. And I said yes, Freecad. I'm showing Blender, but it's a reason why I'm showing Blender a 3D package. Because before I ever did Freecad, I used to be a 3D modelist. I used to use that a lot. But then I decided to go into Freecad primarily for its 3D printing capabilities. Yes, Blender does have 3D printing capabilities, but Freecad is even easy, is even better. So I'm gonna tell you, and this video is for beginners. If you're a seasoned expert at Freecad or you have at least moderate knowledge of Freecad, this video is not for you. I am a beginner at Freecad. First, I was watching a lot of paid videos about Freecad. Then I started using it. So I've been using it for roughly a month now. So I'm completely new. And there's some things I didn't like about Freecad, but I'm going to go over it. But first, let me drop right into Blender. The thing that I loved about Blender is you can always add a primitive if you wanted to. I just add mesh, plane, GX, and just move it. Then I can add other things. Add a mesh. I add an icosphere. GY. Freecad, you can do that too in Freecad. Really from the particularly from the part menu, which I'm gonna go over. But when you actually making your model, like in Blender, I can do anything I want to. It's not limited. Like for instance, in Blender, if I group these two together, I can just move them both easily. Freecad is not that easy. So now that I'm done with Blender, let me go into my Freecad mode and jump right into what I'm talking about. Here we are in Freecad, and I'm gonna learn about something groundbreaking. I learned about that sketch mode. It really does that sketch mode. Alright, so I'm gonna go right to create new. I'm gonna go to part to show you that it still has some similarities with Blender. Part design. I'm just gonna add a cube. See, here's my cube. Here's my cylinder. Here's my sphere. There's my torus. But unlike in Blender, as you saw, it was easy to move it. In Freecad, that's one thing that got me. It's not easy to move it. You have to go over to the torus. There's many ways of doing it, but the easiest way is go over to click on the torus, right click, and just choose transform. That's the main way that I had to get used to with this Freecad compared to Blender. Blender, you just hit the G key and zap, you moving around. Freecad, you have to then you have to choose OK to say I want it there. OK. For the sphere, I want to move that. Let me go pay to my view and see if I see transform up there. Yeah, here edit transform. There it is again. So you got two ways of doing it. You either can go to, and I choose in Blender, you move it and that's it. Here you have to say, okay, I want it there. Okay, I'm gonna move my cylinder last. Then I'm gonna get on to the part that was getting me about Freecad. That messed me up a lot about Freecad. But you know, when you're sleeping, when I was sleeping in the morning, the light went off. Oh, I understand why Freecad do that now. But let me move my cylinder. I'm gonna go to edit, transform, and I'm gonna move it down like this. So that's one thing I had to get used to from going from a 3D model to Freecad or probably any other CAD software. It'd probably be like this for all of them. You had to go through the menu to make them move it. Okay, so we got that out the way. Now, this is the part that used to get me the most about Freecad. Let me do this, delete this, get a new window. This is the part that used to kill me about Freecad. But when the light went off, I understood why. Now I'm going to go to part design. I'm going to create a new sketch. Now I'm not going to use that tiresome cube that so many, I see that a lot too. Most of them, they love making that, that rectangle shape. I'm going to stay away from that because I learned that in Freecad too. They wear that rectangle out to death. I'm going to try a polygon. I'll just stay with this polygon right here. Click. Oh. And that's another thing with Freecad. See, with Blender, you just put the shape on and that. In Freecad, you have to actually make the polygon. I had to make the polygon, rotate whatever you want. Sad. And then another difference, I had to say, oh, you got OK or close, always close. Now I'm back in part design, and then I have to go with that Blender. You throw a mesh on the screen, whether it's a line or whatever. Then you can, but that's advanced topic in Blender. But anyway, for the most part, it's easy to put stuff on the screen. In Freecad, I have to use pad. I'll leave it at 10, and always hit OK. So I'm done. This the part that got me until the lights went out this morning. I'm back in part design. Remember, if I want to add a part to this, from what I know, I'm just a beginner, so don't crucify me. Don't crucify me. I'm just a beginner. I only been doing it for about roughly a month. If I want to add something to this hexagon, I have to click on it or on a face. If I click on a whole hexagon, if I click on a whole pad, see, edit pad, I can't do much. I can't add nothing to it. I just can edit the pad itself, like right here. You see this? See that? I only can edit. You see it's going down. I only can change the dimensions of the pad, nothing more. If I want to change this particular face, I have to click on the face, go over here to task. Now, there's many ways of doing it. You can go to task or you can go to this create sketch. But I like to go over here on the task bar because I know I like to look at the task because I know I want to change that face. Now you see sketch. I go to sketch. I'm gonna give an example that was messing me up. Then I'm gonna tell you how I understand it now. In the past, like with 3D models, I said I want to put the sketch anywhere, but then I discovered you can't put it anywhere. So let me put another sketch somewhere on here. Let me go over here. I'll make a poly figure. That. There's my poly figure. That's what I used to do in the past. I was thinking it was one object. Technically, it's one object, but Freecad and maybe even the other 3D software, maybe the other CAD programs won't let you manipulate it. That's what I mean. I'm gonna close it. Close. It looks okay, but now when I go to I can click on pad right here or pad right here. That's what happened. It disappeared. That was killing me forever. Why is it disappearing? Why? But now I know why. I know why. So let me cancel this. Let me go all the way back out. Let me just undo. Well, I just could delete it. I see undo now. Okay, good. It's undo. Now, I'm going to go back and click on the face. Remember, that was the key right there. See, I only want to change that face. I'm going to say it again. Because I want to change that face. So anything I want to manipulate or anything I want to add, it better be in that face. That's the light that went up this morning. I clicked on that face. So it's like you going into your house. I want to go into my house. So if I buy a new TV, I'll put the TV in my house. If I buy a new radio, in my house. That's what's basically going on here. If I click on sketch, I have to put the new design in that shape. That was the light that clicked in my head. I said, oh, I understand now. Now I understand why it has to be there. Let me give an example. So I clicked on that particular shape only. Then I'm going to go over here to sketch. And I'm just going to put a circle there. A circle. Let's go in the center. Here's my little circle. Click. I choose close. Now, if I click on pad, it worked. The reason it worked, people, because you remember, I clicked on that surface. So, when I add something, it has to be on that surface. That's the right that went up to me this morning. It was like, let me click on another one. I'm going to click on another one. And I can end my video. I'm clicking on that face. I choose OK to accept what I just now did. I'm clicking on this face. I like to say, I like to go ahead to create sketch compared to over here. Like I said, see, the reason I like to create sketching that over here with a task is I'm dealing with that face, so the sketch will deal with just with that face. So I'm gonna create a sketch. There's the face right there, right in front of my face. But like I said, in the past, this is what I was doing. I made my thing all the way out here like I did like in a 3D package. I wanna put it wherever I want to. Then I choose OK. Then I choose close. Then I hit pad. And remember, it didn't work because it has to be on that face. Let me undo it a couple times. Let me click back on this. Now I'm going to go over here. I'm going to create a sketch on that face. And that's why it's facing me. That face only is facing me. I'm going to put a poly design on here. Let me go to my design. Let me choose I'll put the rectangle on here. I haven't used that one. The favorite rectangle. Let me put a rectangle right here. Remember, the rectangle is on that face that I selected. Whatever you're doing, Freecad, and I guess the other 3D pack, the Freecad software too, it better affect just that face. See, it was a revelation to me. Right click, hit close, and now hit the pad. There we go. Thank you for stopping by, new beginner to Freecad. Now we know why we have to put your object on that face. It better not be off in the off in the distance. It better not be off the face. The object that you're doing, since you chose that face, remember I selected that face. So what I'm doing better work just with that face. Thank you for stopping by. I'm growing in CAD. Every day I'm growing. Thank you for stopping by. Until the next time, CAD, Freecad family, Blender family who want to know about CAD. Peace.